My name is Joanna Johnson, and I am a certified personal trainer through the National Academy of Sports Medicine. And today's verse is Proverbs 3:5 through 6. Trust in the Lord with all your heart. Do not lean on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he shall narrow your paths. We're going to talk about myofascial release for the second part of the upper leg. This time we're going to be focusing on the hamstrings and the glutes area, the piriformis area. Again, myofascial release is a massage technique which involves the deep massage of the muscle tissue where you weed out the knots or the tender spots that cause trigger points and ultimately transfers pain to other parts of your body. And the whole idea about myofascial release is if you can keep your muscles elastic and mobile, you'll have more mobility, more range of motion, and this will help you to prevent injury that could happen because of limited mobility due to tight muscles. You can get tightness of muscles whether you're doing vigorous exercises or even if you're just sitting at the desk 10 or 12 hours a day, or if you're doing a repeated motion or movement like in construction work or whatnot. Your muscles become tight as a result. Fibers get knotted up in the muscles, and then that kind of limits your mobility. And if it's not corrected, other muscles in your body have to compensate or overcompensate for that range of motion that is lacking due to the limited mobility, and it becomes a vicious cycle where pretty soon you're tight everywhere. There's more risk for injuries because of the limited mobility. So myofascial release is just one of the techniques used to help correct this. So we're going to start with the foam roller again. And again, as you become more familiar with myofascial release, you might need other harder items such as a tennis ball. But we'll start with this. So this region right here is the glutes area. There's an area back here, it's called the piriformis, and that's usually where a lot of it's tight. Tightness here can affect movement or pain in the lower leg area and the thigh area. So what you do is you kind of sit on here, and it's almost like your butt area right here, okay? And what you want to do is you want to feel for a tender spot, okay? You want to do it on your left side and your right side. So this area is your glutes, kind of like your piriformis, the gluteus maximus area. And as you lead around, you'll find a tender spot, and I found one right here, okay? You sit on this tender spot. It'll feel like a zap or a zing, or kind of feel like, oh, there's some tightness. And when you find it, sit on it for about 15 seconds until the pain releases. And then you kind of roll down. I feel another one right here. Another 10 or 15 seconds, release. And what you're doing is you're weeding out those little knots that were created in the muscle fibers due to the tension of overusing the muscle. So you kind of come up here, and you might roll, and roll a little bit, roll a little bit. You might get up here in the upper glutes area. You might feel some tender spot. And this is actually going to alleviate any tension that's kind of in the muscles that go down your thigh that can end up transferring pain to the other regions of your leg. On a tender spot here. So again, you hold for about 10 seconds, okay? And you kind of go in here. I feel a little bit tender spot here. And this actually might help alleviate some of the pressure in the knee, because if there's tightness in the hip region, that pain is transferred down the leg into the knee region, because again, it's like your knee is overcompensating, or the muscles around the knee are overcompensating for the muscles that are tight in the upper region, okay? Okay. Now for the hamstrings are back here, okay? And these also get tight. And people don't think about that, but it's true. So what you want to do for your hamstrings is you want to place the foam roller at the base of the back of the knee. And you might place one leg over here like this, so you can add pressure, so you can do a gentle massage, okay? And again, you're going to roll, okay, until you find this tender spot. All right? And once you find that tender spot, like right here. You sit on it for about 15 seconds, okay, till it goes away. And what you do is you slowly roll up, work your way up the hamstring, okay, and you repeat the other side as well, okay. So again, you will roll up, till you find a tender spot. What you'll notice is that sometimes one leg, oh, I found one right here, you kind of sit on it, one leg will be more tense than another, and that's, usually it's more of the dominant side that you use. So like for instance, if you're left-handed, you might use your left leg more. Sometimes it can be reversed though. Sometimes you can be left-handed and you use your right leg more. But you'll notice that one side will be more dominant than the other, okay? And then again, you'll just kind of repeat on this side, okay? So again, you're rolling over the butt. I found a tender spot right there, and you sit on it for 15 seconds till it releases. Work your way down, okay? And so again, when you do myofascial release, you want to do it maybe 3 or 4 times a week. If you can, try to do it every day. And as your muscles become more elastic, you'll need even more deeper massage. So sometimes it's good to utilize other things, such as a tennis ball to get in a deep massage muscle. Sometimes they sell foam rollers that have little ridges so that you can get in there and get the deep massage. But you want to keep your muscles elastic and flexible so that you always have that range of motion. So that's another part of the leg. I'll do another video on the bottom part of the legs, which is the calf region, and also the back. And so in the meantime, stay tuned and God bless.